What is up, everyone? Hope you guys having a good day today. Finally back with this build, with this RX-8 hybrid Renesis engine build. That's a mouthful, man. I didn't even notice that. I'm waiting on my dad. We're gonna go ahead and drop in the engine today, as by the title. We're finally gonna start being able to turn this car on. So hopefully this goes well, and it's a smooth thing. I'll try to speed it up so you guys aren't obviously waiting for the entire thing. Don't know if I'll be able to turn the car on today because I'm still missing, but let me go ahead and show you another piece that I was waiting for besides the exhaust, and I'll show you the exhaust right now, actually. So I don't know if you guys actually knew, but this is the final turnout of the exhaust. Not the cleanest, but honestly, in my opinion, it's not that bad. And the motor mount that sits right here is super flat. So, okay, so the only thing I did have to do, besides these two bolts, is get this right here, which is an extended version of the original bolts that come here. So this isn't originally this long, but because this plate is so thick, I had to increase the size. Oh, I am still missing the OMP pump too. Unfortunately, they don't sell this little sensor by itself. My sensor's broken. They sell this whole entire thing for like $1,000, which is ridiculous. But this is all I really need. And I am using this, but I'm not going to use the oil from the engine, of course. I do have the Shonen kit for you guys that don't know. I have the Shonen kit right here. So it'll pre-mix for me. I will be pre-mixing regardless, but that's just, you know, just in case. Precautionary measures, I guess. But this exhaust sits so well. Let me show you actually how close it is actually. Oh wait, the bolts are here. So this essentially sits right there. And obviously when you line up the bolts and all that, it sits perfectly. And it's about it's like something like that, I think, usually. When you have it, when I have it bolted, it sits like that, almost. It's like really tight, but it works. And so I had to cut this, obviously, and re-weld this. And then I reinforced it on top with a little block of aluminum as well. Because this sits, obviously because this sits out further, I had to adjust for this sitting out here, and then these obviously sit just fine. But this is for the motor mount, just in case. The only thing I went with aftermarket though is this right here as well. Still waiting on the premix pump over there. But this I went aftermarket because I know the expansion tanks are prone to failure. And we're still running AC, guys. We are still running AC. This is not going to be a car without AC. So we're still going to run that. No way, we're not going to do that. But once my dad gets here, we'll go ahead and start mounting this engine in. He has way more experience than I do in putting these engines in and out of the cars. So I think, yeah, once he gets here, we'll go ahead and start putting it in. All right, guys, so we finally got the engine in, sitting in there right now. I'll flip with the camera real quick, but I'm gonna show you the pieces that I'll have to alternate. They actually sit really fine. All right, so this is that part that I had to cut and re-weld, and honestly it sits in there just fine with the motor mount, and the exhaust also sits fine in there. So I think we are almost done with this, guys. Sorry for the cobwebs. This car's been sitting for a while, but it actually worked out just fine. So we have a couple more things on this engine. I just got to sit in there, but other than that, she sat in there just fine, man. Really happy with the progress. We didn't struggle with it either. So honestly, it went in smoothly. I'm still missing bolts here and there. So once we have all that together, I think I'll have a nice little video for you guys. I'm not sure how soon I'll have everything. But in a sense, she's basically ready to be turned on. Like I said, I'm just missing some just small bolts here and there. So she's a little bit more sturdy, and some coolant lines too. I think one of them I was taking apart, and I seen like a splice in it. So I was like, I didn't want to risk it, and I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. So it's just small stuff like that that I really have to finish up. But other than that, I forgot to record the beginning of it, of the actually dropping it in. But at least I got the ending. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and one last video, and she's running. So I'll see you guys then.